Hello, and welcome back to Zog's Bullet Journal Design Flip Through. This time, we are diving into May of 2022. So, strange theme this month, Zog, you might be saying to yourself. What could have possibly compelled you to create such a creature and such a thing? Well, this month, as with many months, I wasn't entirely sure what I should be doing. So usually the way that I'll begin in that instance is I will focus upon the color. This month, I knew that I wanted to do blue and orange. So I had a few different ideas that I was playing around with when I began. On one hand, I was envisioning this strange scene where it's like the sky is water and the underneath is the actual sky, and it's gold and it's beautiful and it's all raining down and it's like worlds flipped. But truth be told, I wasn't really sure what to do about that, and I really wasn't sure how I was going to do that. And I didn't want to do 2 rainy themed months in a row, so I decided to do something different. The next idea I had was oranges and water. Jugs of orange juice, jugs of water, oranges in bowls, that kind of theme. A slice of life, still life sort of idea. But I thought a bit more, and I wasn't sure that I really wanted a grocery-themed design this month. So next, I just kept focusing in on this idea of water with orange in it. Orange in the water. Orange in the water. So I thought to myself, aha, a koi fish pond, a goldfish pond. And I quite liked that idea at first. The idea of goldfish in the water. But as I was doing a little research this month, checking out some other designs that people were working on, I discovered that my oh-so-original idea with the goldfish pond was not so as original as I thought. In fact, it turns out at least 2 other people had already done it. For May, specifically. May of all months. So at that moment, I knew I had to do something different. But I just kept thinking, oranges in the water. Oranges in the water. And that's when it hit me. Oranges in the water, like a citrus bath, like a yuzu fruit bath. I had seen a video recently, actually, of a capybara in a yuzu spring. And in this video, the capybara had the most perfect fruit balanced perfectly on the top of its head. It was magic. It was like a magical Miyazaki moment, if ever there were one in real life. So with that image in mind, I focused on this lucky capybara balancing the fruit on its head. And that became the mascot of the month, the central theme, if you will. A lucky moment captured in a lovely life. I'll put a link to the video in the description and maybe in the comments so that you guys can watch the video too. But I'll throw up a couple screenshots for you right now as well so that you can see what I was seeing as I was envisioning this month. So this month, the theme elements are citrus bath, yuzu spring, happy capybara season, a good turn of fortune. And as you can see, here are the colors that I started out with and then the palette that I narrowed it down with. Truth be told, it may be a little late for a lucky yuzu bath as far as tradition goes. Usually this sort of lucky bath takes place during the winter, around the winter solstice, December 22nd. But over here, we work on Zog time, which is a kind of its own. So in Zog time, happy capybara season is whenever you say it is. You've probably seen those videos or images of citrus fruits in the bath, things like yuzu and oranges, sliced or whole, heated in the warm springs, adding layers of aromatics and aesthetics, imparting special properties through the oils, vitamins like A and vitamin C. Said to be good luck, they even have a phrase that you are meant to chant to yourself in the bath to set the spell, if you will. Ichiyo Raifuku, which loosely translates to turn of fortune in English. Now, I'm no expert, so I apologize if the pronunciation is not fully accurate. But I think it's accurate enough to get the fortune turning, I think. It means to leave behind all bad luck and welcome good luck in to the coming year. Alright guys, so here's the usual setup. We've got my project boxes on the left. We've got the daily boxes on the right. You take the tasks from the week on the left. You fill in the daily boxes on the right as you go. And your life is somehow so much more organized now. It's great. I suggest trying it if you haven't yet. Next up, we have the habit tracker, which I've kept stacked as I recently redesigned the system. We have the water meter at the bottom, the exercise tracker in the center, and then just habits in general at the top. Normally I have these items filled out for you, but I jumped the gun on the filming a little bit and I hadn't quite filled them in yet. But normally I do things like meditation, make art, vitamins, read, go for a walk, go outside, do some squats, that kind of thing. So just use your imagination, but if you would like further inspiration, feel free to check my Instagram at Sam_Zog. I have my past journals listed up there with habit trackers fully filled out for you. All right, well, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me. I hope that this video gave you some good ideas and a sense of good fortune for the coming season. This may we all have a good turn of fortune. Until next time. Bye.